This is in response to Publix catering in to these Parkland terrorists. They're going inside grocery stores, lying on the floor like a bunch of dummies because they were against a certain political candidate that Publix was sending money to, sending contributions to. You know, I'm not against corporations sending contributions to political candidates of their choosing. You know, that's why we have a free market. You know, companies, they're a free company. They can do what the hell they want. You know, just like the NRA funding, well, not really funding, but, you know, contributing money to political candidates that will stick up for gun rights. I don't see nothing wrong with that. The Democrat liberals call it blood money. I call it freedom. Well, I guess the Publix was going to donate money to a Republican candidate running for, I think, governor? I'm not sure. Well, the Parkland Terrorist had a problem with that. So, like the little terrorists they are, they went inside of a Publix grocery store and started terrorizing a Publix grocery store by lying on the floor with cult leader David Hogg. David Hogg is the leader of this terrorist cell in Parkland called the March for Our Lives, which is a terrorist organization that came out of Parkland funded by the Democratic Nazi Party. Terrorist leaders like David Hogg, and we have second in command, Emma Gonzalez, Sarah Chadwick, and that other fat bitch with the, you know, blondie, I can't remember her name, Caitlin something. They're the terrorist leaders of these terrorist cells in Parkland, which are terrorizing legal gun owners, terrorizing anybody basically that doesn't agree with their movement. So I won't be shopping at Publix now because they catered into these terrorists. Let me say that terrorists in this country must be dealt with. And if I go into a grocery store and see them lying on the floor, I'm going to be walking on them trying to get my groceries. I might even accidentally spill a pickle jar on top of their head. I might even accidentally spill some bleach. Oops, my bad. Or some glass beer bottles, you know. Accidentally, you know. Therefore, unintentional. Because if I'm getting groceries, it's accidental. Because if I'm getting groceries and they're lying on the floor, I'll trip over them and accidentally knock stuff off the shelf on the fucking head. That's not battery. That's accidental because they're lying on the floor and I tripped over them. You know. I mean, why would you want to lie on that dirty floor in the first place? I mean, I don't get it, you know. But if I ever go into a grocery store and see them lying on the floor for those stupid little, what they call die-ins, I'm going to run my cart over them trying to get my groceries. I will not be stopped from getting my groceries. You know, and if the grocery store is not going to call the police and have them arrested for trespassing, for disorderly conduct, then I might not shop at that grocery store ever again. That is disorderly conduct. They are terrorizing grocery stores. They are terrorists. If you want to stick up for a political agenda, we have petitions you can sign. We have, you can hold up signs and marches. We have rallies you can start. You know, walk on the sidewalk with your, have your protest. But terrorizing innocent people and disrupting people's lives, that's called terrorism. Okay, I'm not saying every Parkland student is like this. I'm saying David Hogg is a terrorist. Okay. And any students that's lying on the floor, they are a terrorist. These kids that are lying on the floor in the Arizona State Capitol, they are terrorists. They're no better than the Black Lives Matter terrorist organization, which was looting, destroying property, blocking highways, and calling for the death of cops. That's terrorism, folks. Why are we letting these little shits get away with this shit? We can't. We need to take it back from them. We need to take this country back and tell these fuckers who's in charge, not the terrorist. So I advise the Department of State, Department of Justice, and the FBI look into Parkland, Florida, because it seems like there's a lot of homegrown terrorist cells in that city.